Motherfucker, I know you ain't my face. Motherfucker, get out of my face. I'm telling you. Motherfucker, I said, get out my goddamn face. I don't want to put up with you.
Well, we got Mr. Seven Holmes here, but we also got a fucking room full of comics. I don't know if he wants to do his bits in front of the comics. I'll still pay you if you don't want to.
I'll give a fuck. I'll do it in front of you.
Fuck yeah, that's the attitude to have right there. Let's get Onion out of the way. Onion's got layers. It takes him a long time because he's got layers and shit. I'm excited. Pete told me about Seven Homes, and he was like, this motherfucker, I met this motherfucker. He had an open mic set up in a Waffle House in Atlanta. And then whenever I got there, I realized that the Waffle House people did not know that he had set up an open mic in the parking lot of the Waffle House. And then the Waffle House people was coming out like, what y'all doing? And he's like, we doing an open mic. Y'all want to get down on it? And they were like, okay, we'll do it. I'm not around. So everybody give it up for my man. Seven Homes.
Woo! Woo! Fuck yeah.
Use that one.
Oh, okay. Fuck yeah. I don't give a fuck if you live. You don't have to stay. You don't have to. I don't give a fuck. You can do whatever the fuck you. I used to live under a fucking bridge. You think I give a fuck how many people stay for the show? Hey, look, I love it. I hope you. Let's have a good fucking time. I have no idea how much shit I had to fucking go through to be here.
Yeah.
I live in a fucking bus. My bus gets 8 miles to the fucking gallon. I broke my wheel bearings this fucking week. The door of my bus broke on the way here, flying open while I was driving to the show. So I'm fucking happy as shit just to fucking be here. I love Augusta. I love what you guys are trying to fucking do, have a comedy scene. Fuck yeah. This is all about, I feel like we're almost in here like we're plotting a fucking crime. I feel like we're in here planning a fucking crime. Just a little group of men in a, I don't know, planning a fucking crime.
No, it's premeditated.
Hey, you're scared of the Nazis? You're scared of the fucking Nazis? Everybody's scared of the fucking Nazis. Every time I turn on TV, they're like, hey, what are we going to do about the fucking Nazis? Don't be scared of the... Look, you're never going to meet a bigger pussy in your life than a fucking Nazi. Look, you never get a Nazi, well, you will never even get a Nazi to admit they're a fucking Nazi unless there's a shitload of other Nazis around. You're never going to see a solo Nazi. You're never just going to see one Nazi. All right, what the fuck do you guys want to talk about? How about we talk about your fucking topics? Man, let me tell you something. I drove a long fucking way to be here holding the door of my bus closed. I am excited as fuck. I want this to be your fucking show. I love what you guys are trying to build. I don't need to sit here and go over my shit. I want to have your fucking show. What do you guys want to fucking talk about? You're a headliner. What's your favorite topic? What did you talk about? Well, you were talking about fucking somebody. Who were you talking about? All right, yeah.
We were talking about fucking our boss.
Oh yeah. Hey.
I'd like to fuck your boss.
Yeah. Hey, let me tell you something. Every job I've ever had, I've made minimum fucking wage. I love making. People are always like, "Why do you work jobs where you make minimum wage?" I'm like, "Cause I can quit my job every day." I love being able to fucking quit. When you have a job and you make minimum wage, nobody gives a fuck. At the end of the day, you just walk out and you're just like, all right, fuck this place. I don't ever want to fucking come back. Every one of you guys can fuck off and suck my fucking dick. And then you can just walk back in the next day because they can't find anybody to do dishes. Nobody's going to do fucking dishes for minimum wage. People always ask me why I got fired. I've been fired from every job I've ever had in my entire life. I got fired from my first job working at a German bakery. In the basement of a German bakery, doing the dishes in the basement of a German bakery. It was cold as fuck. I was wet as shit. I worked like a 12-hour shift. I was 13 fucking years old. I was making $3.15 an hour. And I was like, I came up to the dude, I was like, hey man, when do you want me to come back? And he's like, oh, I don't want you to come back. You act like you don't even want to be here. And I was like, who the fuck can possibly act like they want to be here? What kind of demented fucking human being would you have to be to act like you want to be in that fucking basement? All right, let's talk about what the dude in the tuxedo wants to talk about. What do you want to talk about, Onion? I'm fucking glad we got to smoke some weed out on the patio. I got to learn a little bit about Onion and why he wears that suit. I'm excited about knowing this fucking dude. He's got leather gloves on. He's got a top hat on. That's original fucking style. What do you want to talk about, Onion?
I'm sorry, man. I was zoned out thinking about how stoned I am.
Weed.
Weed, there you go. Weed.
Yeah!
Talk about weed.
That makes sense.
Oh,
Santa
man.
Claus has started from magic mushrooms. That's what Happy keeps telling us.
Ooh.
It is true.
Do what now?
Santa Claus came from some Siberian priest or something like that, eating magic mushrooms and making his reindeer fly or whatever. Happy
Yeah,
was
the
telling us.
mascara
It's got to be
mushrooms.
true because you can't print it if it ain't true.
Hey, man, I believe anything you say. I believe anything you say.
Happy told me, and Happy doesn't lead me wrong. He's a good influence on me.
All right. All right. Hey, anybody have an idea where I can park my bus tonight where I won't get fucked with by the cops? That's really one of my biggest concerns. I'm not going to drive back. My door is broken. I'm not talking about like a regular door. I'm talking a bus door, the door that you use the handle to open up with. It's broken and it's flapping. I'm going to have to try to fix it in the morning. I need to be able to park somewhere tonight so I don't get fucked with by the cops. Don't worry about how cold I'm going to get. I have an Arctic fucking sleeping bag. I am a survivor. I know how to fucking survive. That's what I fucking am. My boss has always asked me. I remember one time I worked at this Denny's down in Austin, Texas. It was shitty as fucking hell. I was working third shift at a Denny's in Austin, Texas. It was a fucking nightmare. My boss was like, I'm beginning to think you're homeless. And I was living in my Jeep at the time. I get so mad when people would tell me I'm fucking homeless. I'm like, I'm not fucking homeless. I got a Jeep. I live in a fucking Jeep. That is a fucking home. And let me tell you something. I was not homeless because I lived in my fucking Jeep. I was... What the fuck, man? This was a...
Home free.
You're more stoned than I am.
I am stoned, but I want to entertain you motherfuckers. I want you guys to have a good fucking time. I know what it's like when you've gone through your open mic and you've done your time and you're sitting there and they bring some out of town fucking headliner in to come up and clean up the room and you're just like, oh Jesus, man, I did my time. I want to hang with my buddies and smoke some weed and go do this. And now I gotta sit here. But hey, this dude is fucking paying me money. This dude is paying me money to be here. I want to make sure you guys have a good fucking show. I want to enjoy the shit out of what you're doing. We can talk about any topic you want. I like doing. I would love to work on my crowd work. I don't ever get to do any crowd work when I'm in Atlanta. When I'm in Atlanta, I always have to do a brand new fucking set every single time I go up, everywhere I go. I
I've
never
got a
get to
topic
do
for
any
you.
crowd. Oh, there we go. Oh, perfect.
Can we sing Wheels on the Bus?
Dude, we can do
The door on the
anything
bus
you
goes
guys
flap,
want
flap,
to fucking
flap,
do.
Flap, 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 flap. The guy on the bus goes fap, fap, fap all through the town.
I don't
The
know.
children in the city go, oh hell no.
I'll tell you what. You guys in Augusta have a strange idea of fucking entertainment. I'm not gonna lie. I could have asked that question. You could have answered that question a million other ways, and I would have been less surprised. I gotta say, 'cause I know I'm gonna get back to Atlanta, and people are gonna ask me. In fact, I know people that are in Atlanta that are booked to do this room that I've talked to. And they're going to say to me, they're going to be like, hey, man, what's it like over there? What are they, I'm like, well, first of all, they're funny as shit. All the fucking guys, they went up, they were funny as fuck. I had no idea they were going to be as funny as they were, even though there was a thin crowd. But they were... everybody was getting people to laugh their fucking ass off. But then when I asked them what they wanted to talk about, they wanted to sing Wheels on the fucking Bus. What the fuck? What the fuck?
There was nothing that you said that would have made us think of that.
Not only did a dude want to sing it, he took a microphone off the stage. He didn't just ask to sing it, he just fucking sang it. And I love it. It's see, stuff like that. Where else other than here are you gonna experience it? People always ask me, they're like, oh, why do you love going to open mics so much? And it's because you have no idea what's gonna fucking happen. None. In fact, I try not to even, when I'm going strictly to an open mic, now tonight, I told this guy, he was like, hey man, we want you to come down, we want you to do this show. We planned this like, what, 2 months ago, I think. Like we've been planning me coming here for a while. But when with my bus, the way my fucking bus is, it breaks down all the fucking time. I don't even know why I bought it. I really don't have any idea. I had a Jeep. I was happy with my Jeep. I had my Jeep for 10 years. I lived in my Jeep for 8 years. I was completely fine. And for some reason, I bought this bus. And I'm driving around in this fucking bus and it breaks down all the fucking time. It gets 8 miles to the fucking gallon. It's an absolute fucking nightmare. It broke down 3 times this week and the door almost flew off of it as I fucking drove here. And I can't remember what point I was trying to make.
You want to sing the song again?
Oh, wait! Is that where the song came from? Is that where you got?
Oh, he got it. He got it. It took him a minute, but he got it.
Holy shit! I will be able to tell my friends they got some good fucking weed and I got some. That's the one thing. Yeah, well around the show. Yeah, a good time. Oh yeah, because my friends are going. Oh man, that's amazing. See, and that's why I love. I really don't like to do. I like to go to open mics. I like to go up. I like to watch everybody. This was way out of fucking character for me. I'm not gonna lie. This was a struggle of a fucking lifetime. Was to come up and judge this thing because I wanted to make sure everybody you get your own light. You know, that's the beauty of mics. What I love about you guys should all come to fucking Atlanta. One time you should just plan a trip where you all pile in and you come to you do like a Tuesday night or a Monday night. There's like 3 mics that you can hit. Oh man, you'd have so much fucking fun and you'd have, you get seen by a lot of people. You get to talk to a lot of people. And the Atlanta scene is so cool. It's not competitive. It's not like nasty. Like you go some places, people are dicks, and they're mean and shit. And they're, we're the local fucking big, guys. And not in Atlanta, man. You'd be welcome, and you guys would go up, and you would do well. And then I'm really excited. I'm gonna tell my friend. I'm like, dude, man, you gotta go there. You're gonna have fun. And what's gonna be great is this. Hopefully, at some point, I'm praying. At some point, they'll bring me back, and they'll be like, hey, and when I come back, this place will be fucking throbbing. Like, just everyone will be in here. There'll be the place will be completely packed. They'll have a line of celebrity judges. I just like to see stuff. I like to be a part of it when it starts. Like I said, man, I've smoked a lot of weed. I'm just trying to earn all of my gas money.
No, you already earned it. Let's go outside and smoke some more weed and talk
Oh,
about
thank you, God! Thank you, God! Hey, thank you, fucking God! Like one time, lead us one time in the. Now that I know what the song is for, this is the perfect exit. Ladies and gentlemen, the end of the night, my very good friend is going to lead us all in the Wheels on the Bus, praying that my bus makes it back to Atlanta. Please, go. 1, 2, 3, hit it.
The doors on the bus go flap, 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 flap. The doors on the bus go flap, 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 all through the town. I hope I don't get arrested.
That was perfect. Thank you all so much. Thank you for having me. I had so much fun tonight.
Hell yeah, thanks, Seven Holmes. That was awesome for all these comics. Hell yeah, y'all did good and I love y'all. See y'all next week.
That's his name, and he can't wear it out, bitches.